Lightsticks, also known as Chemlights or generically in the commercial world, Glowsticks. So, what's the deal on Glowsticks? I know we brought them up before and talked about them just in a little bit of detail, but these are some what they consider safe, non-toxic. There's no heat, no sparks or flame. They're windproof, waterproof, 100% maintenance-free, and they're free of a lot of the nasty things that you find in lighting products. So this is made by Mayday from maydayindustries.com. This is a 6-inch light stick, safety glow stick it says, and 12 hours glow. I have tested these personally and they do go to 12 hours, very strong. I have actually personally though seen the light output continue on past the 12-hour mark, even get more than 24 hours. In one case, I actually had about 36 hours of of light output. Not real bright at the end, obviously, very, very low and dim. I couldn't pretty much read off of, off of a book, piece of paper or anything like that, but I could see a light switch on the wall by using it. But this is the green color, and this video is mainly about the of colors. One more thing I want to say though is that these typically have a 4 to 5 year shelf life. I have tried though various brands past the expiration, some of them even a few years, as much as 4 years past the expiration, and they still worked. So I don't know if it's just depends on how you store them or what, but just like most things in the world, things go past the expiration date. This one I've had for pretty close to 4 years, and it looks like it expires in February of 2017. So I have less than a year left on this. So I just want to talk about the colors. So this is green, and there's a reason why I got green, and I got a whole case of these green ones because they're actually the brightest ones. Now you may think of colors and go green, but when it comes to this chemical mix and the chemical reaction in a glow stick or a light stick or a Chemlight, you have different colors do different things. These are not only the brightest, but typically are the longest running colors. So there is actually a correlation between brightest and longest running, and even the temperature. Sometimes well, not just sometimes, but on average, when you warm up some water and put these in warmer water, you can actually get them even brighter. And so that's just how these things work. Some people even put them in the microwave and try to recharge them. You'll probably burn out the longevity of the life a little faster, but you will get a little bit more intensity. So if there's some reason that you just need a super bright light stick, and of course, I'm not going to be responsible for anything that could happen. I would probably only do it in 5-second increments, but typically between 5 and 10 seconds of charging will give a pretty heavy boost. Some people go as much as 20 seconds, but you do run the risk of melting the plastic light stick. So just be extremely careful. I'd probably just do 5-second increments at most. But when they do that, it gets very bright, but it has a possibility and propensity for most people that I've seen to shorten the lifespan overall. So, colors. Green is going to be the brightest and best overall in terms of runtime and brightest. The next color, though, and this is a little bit shocking, but not too much, is yellow. Yellow is the next color. I only stick with green because I just think that it does well. It preserves night vision a little bit better, I think. But yellow is the next color. Orange is the third brightest and longest running. It goes to blue, which is a little surprising, and then goes to pink, white, and red. Now, there's some sources that mix the red up a little bit higher, but when I look at a lot of tests, though, red actually is one of the darkest, typically, and the least bright. And so that's just kind of typically what all the tests say. There's actually some tests that I did look up that were very scientific that came from labs. And so this information is not just speculation or coming from just a couple of vendors. There's a lot of PDFs that I did download and cross-checked and examined. And the only thing that was a little bit, the only color actually of all that list I just gave you was the red was placed in different categories, but the only discrepancy of the red came from commercial vendors. So they may not have had the most accurate information. So I would go with that. Green, yellow, orange, blue, pink, white, and red is the order from brightest to least. So as always, just get yourself some light sticks just as an extra means of lighting besides flashlight, headlamps, lanterns, and all the different things you can pick these days. It's just one more option. Do you need them? you don't have to have them, but it is really nice. They typically only go for anywhere from 50 cents to $1 each, and you know, they just don't really cause any problems. They don't use batteries. They have a 4 to 5 year shelf life, and typically they'll go at least a few years beyond the shelf life from what I've noticed. So as always, thanks for watching.